Uh-oh. Here comes trouble.
Straight from Twin Town Sports Central. Sitting on 16s. I think that's what they are. Whatever. Hey, it's the Grovcast. Eric Grover here, Daily News Sports Editor. And I'd rather not share how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, I'm a little bummed out here. It's as you probably know, the Packers season came to end on Sunday with just a really poorly played game to New York, so they're out of the playoffs. But the NFL playoffs do continue to roll on, and we've got Landon Kafka coming by in a little while to talk a little NFL action. But let's do some local sports first. Let's start with the BW Blades, whose 4-game winning streak came to an end last night against Morris area. It was a tough loss, but there's still things to look at from that game that you can take away as real positives. One thing is they're still certainly sharing the puck very well. Cody Bronson had just an absolutely wonderful goal last night, but he only had one goal. And three goals, 3 different goal scorers. You got to look at that as a good sign heading ahead, because Morris was obviously a talented team, and the Blades have been winning games, and I expect it to continue. So don't worry about it, guys. Wahpeton basketball, the boys ran into a couple of really tough teams on the road. Close losses to them, and probably could have won the games. Talking with Jeff Ralph, there was some foul trouble, there's some defensive lapses of judgment, and there's a lot of shots that didn't fall. This is still a team that hasn't put a complete game together yet, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing in that their ceiling can still be raised. It's not good that they haven't put a complete game together, because they're dropping games, but the potential is there. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. This is definitely a team that can stand atop the top 5 rankings. It's been there before. I believe they are hovering right around that ledge right now. But West Fargo gave him a game. Red River gave him a game. It's not going to get any easier. They got a tough one with Shanley coming up too. We're finding out the level of play that Wahpeton can produce right now. And on the road, these close losses are not a bad sign. I mean, they're obviously not great. But when it comes to the tournament time, hopefully get these teams at a neutral location. These are games that can be won. Moving right along on the Grovecast. He's a poet and a lover and a gentleman. It's Landon Kafka of the News Monitor.
How's it going?
It's good, Landon. Thanks for stopping by the apartment, a.k.a. Twin Town Sports Central. I've cornered the market on that phrase. Everybody has to pay me 25 cents every time it's used. I trumped it.
So you've made $2 this week?
Yeah. No, not even. Yeah. So anyway, how's it going? What's going on in your neck of the woods in local sports?
It's going pretty well. I was just at the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood boys basketball game. They've been having a pretty good season so far. They're undefeated in the district, but they ran up against Maple Valley tonight, and Maple Valley only has 1 loss on the season, and they went into Wyndmere and were able to pull out the victory.
Okay. So a step back there, but does Wyndmere have some real playoff aspirations here?
I think they'll be disappointed if they don't do well in the playoffs. They have Jeff Elias has been an all-around great player for the Warbirds this year. He can pound it inside and shoot it outside, so he's a pretty good threat. Adam Bell's been running the team pretty well from the point guard position. And then Luis Vasquez, who doesn't have the same offensive capabilities as Jeff Ilias, but he hustles and works hard for loose balls, and he's starting to figure out what to do on the offensive end. So if they can get him to get consistent on the offensive end, they can be a pretty dangerous team.
All right. Well, let's move into some NFL real quick. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Just so we don't talk about the Packers.
Well, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I am in mourning over here. Sunday was a very rough evening.
I don't know if you've seen all those awesome Facebook posts of videos of Packer fans crying.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you gotta check it out on YouTube.
I was pretty much a hermit yesterday. We're recording this Tuesday night, so on Monday was just a
sad day.
A sad day.
You wear your black Packers jersey.
Yeah. I laid in bed all day and I cried.
You put away your piece of Packer stock for the season, fold it up, and put it in the portfolio.
I still gotta get that thing framed, but yeah, I mean, let's talk about the Packers game real quick. I guess it was the game of the week, and the Packers did not show up, and the Giants sure did. Which
made it not the game of the week.
Well, it was the game of the week for me. Are the Giants the favorites in the NFC now?
Maybe. I don't know. I think the 49ers got a pretty good chance to beat them.
Well, who do you take? The 49ers, who beat the team that a lot of people thought were going to beat them in the Saints, or the Giants, who somehow beat the Packers, who everybody thought that they were going to beat? You got two underdogs here.
You do kind of have two underdogs. It is true. But I think the 49ers at home next week will be a huge thing for them. The Giants will have to travel all the way out west. I'm picking the 49ers to beat the Giants myself. Okay. But I think it'll be a good game, and it'll probably come down to who wins the turnover battle. It's two really good defenses, two offenses that I think the 49ers can stop the Saints offense. I think they can stop the Giants.
Is Alex Smith not a bad quarterback anymore? Is he a decent player now?
Oh, yeah, last week
he hung right with Drew Brees.
Yeah, he's no Trent Dilfer, but last week he had a great game. I mean, you can't really expect Alex Smith to have a game like that every single week, but he came out last week and he looked like a real-life NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
So that's good for the 49ers.
Over in the AFC, we have New England, who put on a domination of Tebow Mania.
They really did.
And is there any way that Baltimore can stop their scoring?
Yeah, Baltimore's strong suit is that pass defense. So we'll see if they can stop the Patriots once again. It's going to be one of those games where nobody's going into it and they're going to fool the other team with what they're doing. It's pretty much going to be that Baltimore defense versus Patriot offense, and whatever wins out of those two groups is going to be the winner of the game.
So who's your pick for that game?
Another tough call. I think I'm going to have to go with the Patriots. I just don't think Joe Flacco and the offense will have enough to overcome the Patriots scoring.
Okay, and I'll take the Giants, and I'll also take New England on there. So, all right. All right, boys and girls, got a short Grovcast this week. It was things to do, so I hope you didn't mind too much. I want to thank Landon Kafka for coming by. Good luck to all the teams out there this week. Hey, we'll catch you next week right here on the Grovecast. Peace.